students, I welcome you with this new video on the chapter Robinson Crusoe discovers a footprint. This chapter is an adaptation from the novel, and the name of the novel is Robinson Crusoe, written by Daniel Defoe. So before starting the chapter, I would tell you little bit about the story of Robinson Crusoe, that who Robinson Crusoe was. Daniel Defoe, who was an English novelist, has made this character so live that people actually believed that it was a real person's story. Robinson Crusoe character is famous as in this novel we got to know that this person Robinson went on a journey on sea, and his ship was destroyed by the sea. So Robinson had to stay in an island alone for like 28 years, and he didn't have any company. So once he just noticed a footprint on the island he was staying alone. So obviously that was something unique for him. He was happy, at the same time he was afraid that footprint shouldn't belong to a savage who could come there or kill him. So let's start the story now. Meanwhile, students, you will get the meaning of new words also, which we will have in this chapter. So one day, Robinson Crusoe was going towards his boat, and he got surprised to see the footprint of a man on the sand. He was really amazed. He looked here and there, up and down, and he went near the shore and he checked everywhere, but he couldn't find any other footprint because it was only one there. And he was sure about one thing, that it was the footprint only because it had toes, heel, every part of a foot. But now the question was that whose footprint it was. Robinson Crusoe thought a lot and became very confused. Now, why Robinson Crusoe was confused to see the footprint? Because he was living alone on that part of the island. So, when he didn't find anyone there, at last he got frightened. Frightened means he got afraid. He got frightened because he couldn't find anyone's footprint there. Now he ran towards his cave, which he called his castle. And when he was running towards his cave, he was just looking back again and again just to check if someone was following him, and he was mistaking every bush and tree to be a man. So Robinson reached his cave and he couldn't realize that how he went inside the cave. How did he climb up there? How did he use the hole which he called the door of that cave? So after that, Robinson just tried to cover himself because he thought someone would come and kill him, and he was just running like an animal. That night Robinson couldn't sleep because of the fear, because he thought that some savages, savage means primitive people, that some savages would come from the mainland and they could harm him. He thought that he was lucky that the time when they would have come there, he was not on the shore, otherwise he would have been killed. Now Robinson was more and more afraid, and he didn't go out for days. He was afraid and he prayed to God for protection. But after some time, he tried to comfort himself and he thought to investigate. Investigate means to check. So he went out, though he was frightened, but still he thought he should go. So after 2 or 3 days he went. As he became little bolder, he became little brave, and he went to that shore to check the footprint again. And he checked that footprint. He tried to match it with his own footprint, but it was not his own foot, as that footprint was bigger than his own. Now he was sure that it was not his footprint, but now the question was that he thought he was alone on that island, and now he thought that okay, someone else was also there. The island was inhabited. Inhabited means to live there. So here the story ends, as Robinson Crusoe couldn't find out whose footprint it was. Thank you very much.